Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of um, what are we playing here? Pogo sticks, apparently. This is Minecraft on the McRaven's modded Minecraft server. We call it McRaven's, but it's really a Team Raven group effort. You know, we all work together to choose the mods we wanted to have in this pack, and as you can probably tell, I'm not using the vanilla texture pack. Right now I'm currently running with a Sortex pack. I took Sortex and found a web page that had all the available mod downloads. So I pretty much loaded it up with everything that we have currently on our server and pretty much covered everything. There are some mods that are not really updated. So, and there are some texture packs, some of the textures that I may be going in and modifying. Namely this. This is granite brick. Not really. I don't really care for the color they're using for granite. I don't know. Don't care for it. It's just way too pinky and orangey. And I don't know what is up with these freaking cows. Ever since I put them out here, they've been just doing this little pogo dance. So, alright, let me show you around real quick before we get down to business. So, got my tree that I'm living in. Got a nice little cobblestone wall around it. I've gathered up some cows. Got a couple rubber trees growing here. Don't need them quite yet, but I'm going to in the near future. Grabbed a couple apiaries from the villages over there. Because one thing I found very quickly is I'm extremely low on iron. I need a lot of iron. So I'm going to have to make a beeline to get iron bees, shall we say. Alright, planted a bunch of eucalyptus trees and then cut them down and realized I hate the color of them. They're an obnoxious pink and really don't like them. So I'm going to use them for scrap wood, making sticks and stuff like that, torches or whatever. Got some bamboo that's growing, courtesy of McRaven. We did a little trade and I got some of that. And we got some of my brewery farms going. These are hops that are growing. And, whoa, no. Oh, son of a bitch, where did he come from? Son of a bitch. I just lost all those levels I had. That's really uncool. Which reminds me, I need to work on a liquid XP. You took out... Oh. How did I just run by that and completely miss it? Alright, looks like all my hops are safe. I did get 18 levels back, which is good. Alright. So anyway, what I was saying. I've got hops here. At a future time, I will show you, the whole breeding process for these. Not planning on getting into that today, but I will end up showing you that at some point along with the grapevines that I've got going over there. The grapevines are going to be a very large ongoing project. I do have plans to put an entire vineyard in here, and an extensive one at that. Alright, so those are the hops. Over here, this is at least where my vineyard is going to start. And it's going to be, these rows of grapevines like this. You can see they are not extended all the way down yet, but they're going to get there eventually. And I need iron for these because you have to put iron crossbars in. So it's going to be quite a lot of iron to get all this filled up. Now, you look at this, and this is going to be a lot of grapes that are going to have to be harvested. And I'm sure there's probably a way I could figure out to do it automatically, but that's not going to happen. You don't harvest grapes in a vineyard automatically. It has to be done by hand. You have to pick the right grapes at the right time. You know, you don't skimp on the quality. That's the way this one's going to be as well. So, and this one right here, this is the mother. I planted one grapevine here, and it grew up, and then I started harvesting these to get the all the shoots that I need for all the other ones, and I'm going to continue to do that. They're all going to come out of the same group, and I just pissed off an Enderman somewhere. So like I said, that one's going to be a very long ongoing process. Over here is just a little display platform that McRaven built when he dropped off a really, really cool hammer for me. He called it Wiz's Ward Hammer, and basically it's a mining hammer, and it is freaking amazing. I am going to be disassembling all this and moving it. I like it as a display pedestal. I think I might kind of keep that. I just need to figure out the right thing that I want to display. But that leaves us with the inside of the house. Home of the wizard under the tree. Now, what am I doing in here? Well, you saw I had hollowed this out before, and up here I have hollowed out a secondary area. Not sure what's going on up here yet. Probably an enchanting table and such like that. But now, if we come downstairs, and you're going to see I've been busy. This is where the factory is going to be starting. You know, I call it a factory, but it's going to be all the other, all the machines, everything we're going to have. So I've got 2 rooms hollowed out already and decorated, shall we say. Got the walls up. I got the floor I'll put in nice and smooth and everything. So we're going to be working on that today, and I'm going to be putting some Tinker's Construct stuff in there. But first, I want to show you this hammer that Raven got for me. You see these tunnels? I mean, this looks like something that maybe a Steve's cart would do. Nice 3x3 tunnel for basic tunneling. Pretty close, but it's actually this hammer. By hammering the center block, it knocks a 3x3 area down. Now, what it doesn't do is, let's see, if I do this one, hitting the stone, it doesn't take the dirt. It doesn't take dirt or gravel or sand or anything like that. And when you, let's see, where are my torches? You know me, I gotta keep things lit up. When you come across ore, it will leave the ore unless the ore is the block you're hitting. Then it will take all the stone and all the ore. So makes for extremely efficient mining and resource gathering. And it does have moss on it, so it's got an auto repair. So I have to make sure to use it, in bursts. So I can't just use it all the time. I got to make sure I give it time to repair itself so I don't lose it. So with that in mind, we are going to work on some Tinker's Construct stuff now. I've accumulated some ore that I need to start processing, and smelting it down and getting 1 ingot out of it is just not an efficient way to do anything. So I'm going to put my smeltery in here. Tinker's Construct gives us a smeltery. You may have seen McRaven starting to get the one set up. I know he's been working on it. Question is, where do I want to put it? Do I go right all the way in the wall? Probably should. Let's go ahead and take that out. Now it's going to have a 3x3 base, which conveniently we can dig up in one shot. Okay, because we want to go ahead and just sink the base down in. Now, these are seared bricks, which are made with grout. Grout is a combination of sand, clay, and gravel, and then you bake it. So you get these grouts, seared bricks. 4 seared bricks makes seared blocks. Yeah, seared bricks makes seared bricks. Go figure. Why did it only give me? Okay, there it goes. It just, you saw that there was only 1, and then I moved it, and there was 16. Right? I'm not just imagining that. All right, let's go ahead and put the base layer in. So it needs to be a 3x3 block, and then you fill in around it. And let's see, those went very quickly. Yeah, definitely need to make more. Alright, so this is your basic shape. It has to be 1 level high, 1 level deep. You know, we can make it theoretically, according to the mod maker, it can be as deep as you want it. He did use 7 block depth as an example, so we know it can definitely be that high, and he says it can go as deep as you want. The deeper it is, the more blocks of ore you can smelt at one time. But there are some other items we need in order for this to work. So if we look in this handy little book, Materials in You, that you have this in your inventory when you spawn, and it shows you the basic recipes for the things we need to make. And if we come back through here, you start getting the Smeltery recipes. Now this is one thing we need is a Smeltery controller, and then a lava tank. These are mandatory because you have to use lava to fuel it. Okay, so we're going to come right in here. Let's see, I've got glass. Where did I put the glass? There we go. Let's just grab a full stack. Alright. So, and these just use the single bricks, which is nice. So, there's our controller. And now we're going to make a lava tank. Excuse me. Alright, so this is the bare minimum you have to have. Oh, there's one more. You have to be able to get the liquids out. If you can't get the liquids out, then the whole thing does you no good, does it? So what we need is a smeltery drain right here, which is going to be 2 rows of the brick. And we need a faucet, because that's what's going to allow it to actually pour out. And then we'll need a casting table. So we got a few more things we definitely need to have. So let's go ahead and create the drain. And I'm going to need to put some stuff away here. And there's the faucet, because the faucet's going to connect to the drain. Alright, so we've got the drain, we've got the faucet. We need, what else did we say we needed? The table, which I believe was just like that. Yep. Casting table. Alright. And then there's another one we're going to want, which you don't have to have. This is a casting basin. This will let you make blocks. You don't need to have a compressor and all that kind of stuff. This will just automatically cast the blocks from the ingots for you. And I believe that should be the basics of what we need to have. Casting basin, I got that. The table, the faucet. And then we also have a seared glass, which will allow you to extend the lava tank vertically. And then there's also a seared window, which will work as a viewing pane, allow you to see what's going on inside your tank. But I think I want to go ahead and use some windows. And here we go. Get 4 of those. And I may need to may have to cook up more grout. Not sure how deep I want to make this yet, like I said. Want to make it a couple layers deep. And I'm going to put the controls over here. I have just a little regular stone pick. There we go. I'm going to put the controller over here. I'm going to drop the tank over here. Now they have to be on the edge. You cannot put them in these empty corners here. They have to be directly on the edge facing in. Not positive if they have to be on the bottom layer or not. I think they do. But for convenience, that's where I'm going to have them. Alright, and then we're going to have the drain and such. And I'm going to want to put that over here. Yep, that should be right. The small end here is where the liquids are going to drain out. Place that on there, and that's when you click on this, it'll tell it to drain the fluids. And then we're going to have the casting table here. We're going to have to make some casting patterns for it to work, but it is going to work. And you know what? I need another drain and faucet because they're going to have to fit into there. And let's see, what do we got now? So we have some more seared bricks. We can go ahead and start getting another layer put on here. Now just to prevent any mobs from spawning in the corner, I'm going to drop the torch in there. Oh, apparently standing in there hurts, which I guess kind of makes sense, but there's no fuel, so very interesting. Don't stand down in there. And let's see. Alright, if we click on this controller, you can see there's 9 slots in here. There's a scroll bar, but it doesn't do anything. You get 9 slots for every complete layer that's on here. And so what I'm going to do now is go and I do want to make this deeper. Alright, so I need another drain and faucet to go over here, and then I need some more. I do have seared windows here. I'll put one there. You know what? Actually, I want to put one down here. I want to be able to see all the way down to the bottom. Now, one thing that they did do warn about is do not break blocks once there's liquid in here. You will lose the liquid from the level you broke and up. If you break the controller, you will lose all the liquid that's in there. Alright, so I'm going to make some more glass because we're going to want glass going all the way to the bottom. So I got 2 more bricks here I can place. There we go. Alright, let's go see what we can make. Nope, I got 1 glass block there. Drop that one there. Okay, got the components, so let's get these installed. Start with the drain and the faucet. And then, let's see, got the glass all the way there. We need some glass over here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to have a brief intermission, so a little chop in the video there. And trying to remember exactly where I was. I did put these glass panes in down to the bottom so we can see all the liquid and all the ore that ends up in there. And I need to add a couple more blocks on the top to complete the 3rd row that I want to have. May end up adding more rows further down the line, but for now I think this is going to be good. And I don't know as if I have enough. Let's see. 32, there's what, 12 blocks around here, right? 4 times 3, 12. Yep, I don't have enough blocks. Let's see if I have any more seared brick upstairs. I don't think I do. But while we're going up here, I will grab some ore. And let's see, where were those bricks? It's in one of these. Yep, nope. Don't have any more bricks cooked up. Alright, so I do have 36 iron here that can get cooked up. And I need a bucket for lava. I thought I had one at one point and put it away for safekeeping somewhere. Maybe in a backpack. Not that one, and not that one. Wonderful. I have a feeling I lost my bucket. That's not cool. Buckets are expensive. Buckets are expensive. Alright, let's see if I have any iron in here. Oh, and there's my bucket. Look at that. I probably looked in there a couple times too, didn't I? Alright, so first thing I need to do in order to smelt materials, I need to get lava, because that's what this gets fueled on. And conveniently, I have some right down here. Alright. Now, I'm not sure how the efficiency works on this. If each ore that gets cooked uses X amount of lava, or if having more ore being processed at one time makes it more efficient or not. I have a feeling it's just a set amount. And let's see. So we're going to take the lava and we're going to right click into this container, and that's going to add some ore in there for us. And now if we look at, if we right click on the controller, you can see now this control panel has gotten much bigger. And there's actually scrolls down, there's one extra bar on here because it's again 9 per layer. So we're going to take this iron ore and just spread it out right in here. Let's see, 3 more. There we go. Alright, so now what happens is you can see it actually puts the ore in the smeltery. And over time, as this processes, whoops, hitting the wrong buttons. As this processes, these progress bars will go up and these will liquefy, and it'll actually end up showing liquid down in the bottom here. Now, in order to get the liquid to come out into ingots, we need to make patterns for it. And we will look into those on the next episode. We're going to wrap this one up right here, and I am PC Wizard. Thanks for watching.